What's going on? Back again, another video. How y'all doing? I go by the name of Raw Ink Shop. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm CEO of my clothing brand, Raw Ink Shop. In this video, we're going to be talking about how you can scale up your clothing brand in 2023, and how you can really get your clothing brand out there in 2023. It's gonna be a good video, so make sure y'all like, subscribe. So look, y'all, if you guys don't know, I always talk about entrepreneur. I've been doing a lot of basketball content, y'all, so if you guys like that basketball content, check out the shorts. But I've been on my entrepreneur road for about since 2020. It's 2023 now, and I want to show you all the gems, what I learned of just basically running a brand. A lot of things when you're running a brand, you're gonna need a lot of patience because nothing's gonna happen overnight. Everything takes time, and with time, your results, your fruits of your label is gonna show in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really invest in yourself, believe in yourself, tell yourself that you can do it. A lot of people are gonna doubt you along this road, but that's cool. Just keep pushing, put your head down, because when you get up there to the top, I promise you, them same doubters are going to be trying to work with you, or going to be trying to, they're going to believe in the vision. So the first thing you guys want to do when you start a clothing brand is get you a website, y'all. I suggest using a website like Shopify, just to get it really started. Get you a trial, a free trial, and get to running. Go online, boom. Next thing you're going to need is a name. So a name for your clothing brand is definitely important. If you can see, this is my name, this is my brand, Raw Ink. My brand is basically it's for people that got tattoos, because I feel like I'm a fully tattooed person, and I didn't see a clothing brand for it, so I decided to make one for that. So that's where I found my niche, is basically for people that got tattoos. So that's another thing you're gonna need when starting a clothing brand. You're gonna need a targeted niche of who you're gonna sell to, because it's a very competitive, it's a competitive. Clothing brand is kind of competitive, right? You got the established ones, like you already know the names that's been out for a long time. Then you got the up and coming ones. Then you got to figure out how you're gonna stand out from the market from what's already out. So you got to be very creative when you're thinking of a name, and then you got to really run with that name. For me, I feel comfortable running with it because I know these tattoos ain't going nowhere, and I'm stuck with it for life. So I'm comfortable with it. But for you, make sure you have something that you know that you can see yourself doing it for at least 5 to 10 years, because that's what it's gonna take for you to really grow. Next thing you're gonna need is get that name and get a social media account and have it on all accounts: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everything you could possibly think with your brand, and make sure there's a name out there for it and it's not been taken. Once you do that, start establishing your brand. You're definitely gonna need a logo. So if you want to get a logo, you can hire people like Fiverr. You can hire somebody that can actually make the logo, and then boom, you finally created your first clothing brand. So now what's the next step? Next step is you got to make sure you have a good website, but we already talked about that. But you definitely got to make sure your message, your brand, it's got to resonate with people. You know what I'm saying? Because people, there's so much stuff going on. There's so much people got social media. Everybody got a lot of stuff going on. So you got to make sure you stand out from the crowd. So the best way to stand out from the crowd is to make an eye-catching brand. And the ways to use that, you're going to need the social media tools that I told you that you're going to sign up for, which you will. Hopefully you already got one. But once you do that, you want to try out working with the people that are in your area. I cannot press this enough. How I started from the trunk of my car, and I was going to people that was in my area. Yeah, online is cool to make sales, but you want to make sure you're making sales in person. You got to jump out the box and go outside and tell people, like, this is my brand. Let everybody know what your brand. You can't be scared. You got to really jump in full-fledged, because people online are not just gonna buy if you got no followers. You just started your account. You just started 2023. They're not gonna buy if you ain't got no followers. That's just period. Like me personally, I wouldn't buy nobody's brand if they ain't got no followers, or they ain't got nobody wearing their clothes. That's just me personally. So I know for my brand, I know how to make sure that I got people wearing my clothes. Spending money on marketing. That's the next step. You're gonna need to market yourself. And how can you market yourself? You can always do it organically, which is the best way, or you can do it paid. If you're doing it paid, you best believe you're gonna have to spend a lot of money, because it costs to really get in front of people. So, you know, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I suggest you try running TikTok because it's cheaper and you can get a lot of more followers on TikTok. Just from my experience, I realized TikTok has definitely blew my brand up faster than any other platform, you know what I'm saying, organically and on the marketing side. So, you know, make sure you use the TikTok and everything like that. But after you run all that, after that, it's gonna take time. So first year, if you don't get no sales, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, even for me, so many times I wanted to start a clothing brand and I didn't all the way start. I kind of was playing with it and I didn't make no sales. I did give up. But in 2020, I was going through a lot. I lost a lot of jobs. I had like 5 jobs. Everybody kept firing me. So you know what? I was like, man, I gotta go all in on this. So 2020, I went on this YouTube, and I thank everybody who's subscribing this channel and really getting this channel to 3K. We're trying to get to 10. But you know, I went all in 2020, and I was like, you know what? I'm going all in, and I'm not going back to the jobs. You know what I mean? I'm going all in on this brand. So I hope I gave this motivation for y'all to start your brand in 2023. And if you got clothing brands, drop the links in below so let everybody know what your clothing brand is about. Until then, I'll catch you on my next one. Raw Ink Shop, y'all. Peace.